In this video, you're going to learn how to identify the 8 most common types of fictive language. First, let's look at the definition of fictive language. Fictive language is a way of using words to convey meaning in a non-literal way in order to achieve some special meaning or effect in literature. These are the most commonly used 8 types of fictive language, but they are not in certain order. First, let's look at simile. Simile is defined as to create a direct comparison using like or as. The function of simile is to provide the reader with a more descriptive image of what is being described without using a lot of sentences or words. Let's look at 2 examples. They were cool as a cucumber. This one is a simile because there is the word as in it. The second one, life is like a box of chocolate. This is a simile because it is used like to link two different things. Metaphor. Metaphor is one object is directly compared to another object. And the function of metaphor is to create vivid imagery, exaggerate a characteristic or action, or express a complex idea. The example is from famous Shakespeare. All the world's a stage. All the world and stage are the same thing. Analogy. Analogy is a comparison between two things, typically for the purpose of explanation or clarification. The function of analogy is to help make an abstract idea more concrete by offering tangible comparison. Let's look at the example. There is an analogy between a pump and the human heart. A pump is something specific, and the human heart is abstract. Most people won't be able to see it. Personification is a figurative language that projects human qualities onto inanimate objects or animals or natural elements. The function of personification is to deepen the imagery and paint a clearer picture for the reader and to help introduce emotion and empathy into the scene that is being described. Let's look at 2 examples. The moon hid behind the clouds. The wind howled. The moon is an inanimate object, and the wind is a natural element, but they are given human qualities. Hyperbole is an intentional exaggeration. Function of hyperbole is to emphasize part of the story and to evoke a response from the reader. Let's look at the example. I have a million things to do today. Synecdoche. The definition refers to something either by using part of it to describe the whole thing or using the whole thing to describe part of it. The purpose or the function is to emphasize the symbolic importance of a specific part of a whole. She has an impressive green thumb. That means she is good at gardening. Onomatopoeia. The formation or the use of words that imitate the sounds associated with the object or actions they refer to. The function is to create imagery. Hiss, mumble, buzz, splat are all words that show onomatopoeia. I could hear the birds chirping. The last one is alliteration. The repetition of a consonant at the beginning of a word or a stressed syllable within a word in a sequence of nearby words. The function of alliteration is used only for special stylistic effects. Let's look at the example. My big brother bought a baseball yesterday. The underlined B sound is the alliteration. Understanding the figurative language can help you understand stories and poems better. And if you can learn to use figurative language in your writing, that will make your writing more interesting. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.